Gee, it sure is great to have a starring role in a popular game that was released recently. Even if you only got that starring role because all the other characters in the game are dead.
Ha, hua, ya, ha, ha, hua, ya, ha, 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 ya, da, ha, ha, da, ya, ya, ha, hua.
Oh, hello, Shadow the Hedgehog, who is also a side character from a popular video game franchise who got his own video game, but everybody hates him for it, even though he tried his best. What brings you to this empty set with a void background that has no purpose to it other than to show my empty misery that I live through every single day?
I'm glad you asked, Luigi. I'm here to teach you about the letter H. The letter H is the ultimate letter form.
Oh, okay. I've never heard of the term the ultimate letter form before, but that's probably just because nobody used it around me because nobody talks to Luigi.
Right, it's a very real term that very really exists, and H is the ultimate letter form.
But wouldn't the letter S be a more important letter to you, Shadow, since it's the first letter in your name, which is Shadow?
No, absolutely not. On its own, the letter S is a terrible letter form, making the S sound, which is a terrible sound, only for words that nobody wants to use. But when combined with the letter H, it makes a sh sound and chooses its own destiny for words that are much more dark and brooding and more intriguing to use. Words with much more history and intrigue, mysteriousness, like showmanship and shelf. And, accomplishment. Compare that to words that have the letter S without the letter H, and you get the most complacent, lazy, boring words ever, like soup, sour, and then sassafras. No. Oh, sassy. Sassy's got like 3 S's in it. There's no H. That's just wrong.
Oh, I had no idea the letter H could do so much for the letter S. It's too bad there's nothing it can do for the letter L, though. The only word I can think of off the top of my head that uses the letter H and the letter L together is the word help me.
That may be true for the letter L, Luigi, but you forget that you also have a G in your name. Much like the letter S, the letter H can also allow the G to choose its own destiny and make a whole new sound, and in this case, one much better.
But isn't it just a f sound and sometimes not even that?
Let's say, for example, your name did have an H in it in front of your G. Then, instead of being Luigi, who's just a off-color Mario that Japan doesn't really care about until 2000, to Luffy, one of the most consistently popular characters in Japanese culture for the last 20 years. Pop culture, which still counts. And also South America, because I'm pretty sure he's pretty popular there. The Spanish dub's really good, I've heard.
But Luffy's name is spelled with 2 F's, not with a GH. And it uses a Y instead of an I, which is easier for most people to read than when they're trying to read the word Luigi. Come to think of it, some people spell my name with a W just to make me suffer. And besides, my school teacher always told me that the letter E and the letter I were the ones that changed the letter G's destiny the most.
Oh, you mean like in the word gift? And gear? And get?
Well, that's kind of what I mean. It's a much more arbitrary word, so it's as if the letter G is controlling its own destiny when it uses it, right?
Or girls? Huh? You think girls shouldn't be pronounced girls then? Are you sexist or something?
Or GIF. You know, graphic interface files that doesn't have a J sound anywhere in its full name, but the anagram uses a J sound because the creator said so and because he wanted it to be confused with a brand of peanut butter? Nobody uses the word GIF, right? Oh no, my opinion has gotten me thrown in the garbage.
Agumon! Did you evolve too? Wow, Tai! Blah, 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 blah. I'm a green dinosaur. He's yellow.
He's not
I'm a yellow dinosaur.
He's not green.